Hey there everybody, this is Ira and I am here with another new indie game. Totally random, but that's the way we like it. So this is called, and I'm not sure how they prefer to pronounce this because it's got a dot in it. So I don't know, it's projekt or project. In English I guess it would be project, but it's from a Ukrainian developer actually, so I'm sure they would pronounce it projekt. But it's got a little dot in front of it, so I don't know if they want to call it dot project or dot project or what it is. But in any case, it is another minimal puzzle game. I really love minimal puzzle games, and there's quite a lot of them coming out lately, which I enjoy. I think that's great. This one, as with a lot of them, was very clearly developed for mobile devices, for tablets and phones. And unfortunately, it does show a bit, and the controls are definitely optimized for a touchscreen rather than for a computer with a mouse. It's one-button controls for the most part. And I wish they had spent a little bit more time optimizing it for the computer. However, I do like the concept of the game. I'm gonna jump in. I won't. Well, let's go ahead and jump in with level 1. I've played through the first world of this. So the first few levels are just tutorial, and the tutorial's pretty clear. Click, 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 and you can see your goal is very simple. You want to match up the silhouette of this 3D structure you're making in here. Oh. It won't let you do it here because it's the tutorial. You want to make it match up with both of the pictures from the two different directions. And in many cases, there are many, many, many different possible solutions, which is cool. For these first few levels, I think there's only one solution. But there's also, once you've completed swipe to rotate, this is the thing that actually drives me nuts. This swipe to rotate, first of all, swipe, that's a touchscreen thing, and this is a computer. We don't swipe on the computer, we click and drag, and it forces you to use the left mouse button. You have to use the left mouse button to swipe. I want to use the right mouse button, and it won't let me do that. The right mouse button is used for, this is still a tutorial, I guess it still won't let me. Let me quickly finish the tutorial here, so that I can show you the game a little bit more clearly. And, if necessary, we'll just jump ahead a few levels. Yeah, let's just jump ahead a few levels. Let's jump to, say, level 9? Let's go to level 9. Why not? Here we go. It actually saves your shape from the previous playthrough as well, which I don't really like, because, you know, what if I want to start over? I have to destroy it all first. But once you finish the first group of levels, you unlock this optimization challenge, which I think is one of the more fun aspects of the game. For the most part, I haven't found it difficult at all to solve the little puzzles. Now, for some people, it may be more difficult than for others. We all have different types of thinking styles and stuff. But the optimization stuff is pretty cool. Because, I don't know if you can get it to switch. I guess not. You want to get it to either the maximum number of cubes that you can fit. There we go, we've now got the maximum. Or the minimum number of cubes in order to, I think... Is that gonna do it? Can we go even less? Ooh, I haven't actually done this one, obviously. Right-clicking, by the way, will allow you to remove the cubes, and that is the only use for the right mouse button that I've found, which I did find a little annoying. I'm not actually sure how to optimize this anymore and get fewer cubes. However, oh, look at that! Okay, there is a button to clear it out. So before you unlock this optimization stuff, I don't think that button is there. So that's important to know. In any case, it's cool. I like it. I like the mechanic. Let's jump ahead to where the puzzles start getting a little bit more interesting here in Chapter 2. And so you have much more abstract shapes. And, I mean, you can just kind of play around. It's really quite casual, I feel, in its design. Oh. And obviously, I'm doing my usual completely unable to think and talk at the same time situation. I think this is gonna have to be no. Ooh. So yeah, you can see that the first kind of set of levels is really, really simple. But it very quickly, it gets to... something... Oh, I still want to right-click and drag. This is one thing I don't like, by the way, is that it automatically ends the level once you've found a solution. And if you want to go back and optimize it, you have to manually go back. I would like there to be an option for that. There really doesn't seem to be any options almost at all in the game. If you hit the escape key, you get this option to turn off sounds or turn off music, and it'll show you the minimums and maximums that you've achieved, and that's really it. There's language changes, but, you know, again, clearly designed for the mobile market, not designed for the PC. So that's what happens, right? But yeah, I think this is going to be a very short video, guys, because I don't want to spoil too much of the game. If you're interested in it, it is going to be released on the 15th of March, which is tomorrow, from the day of this video going up. If you like it, I mean, this is basically it. This is what there is to know. The controls, as I said, I find a little bit annoying. And I'm disappointed in some of their design decisions for the PC. It might be better to play this on a tablet. I have not tried playing it on a tablet. Or on a phone, for that matter. But, I do like it. I like the idea of it. And... No, don't end. Oh. I really felt like I was on the road to maximization there. So I guess what they expect you to do is go through, beat all the levels once, and then you can go back, and I guess that's why it saves what you've done. Is, I'm actually not sure how I can take any more out of this. This will take some thought. So these challenges right here are, they make the game more challenging. They make the game, you know, more interesting than just the very simple filling in the silhouettes. So if somebody finds this challenging enough on its own, cool. And if not, you've got these extra challenges to twist your brain around, which is really fun. Alright guys, I think that's probably gonna be it actually. Like I said, I really don't want to spoil too much of the game. Oh, no title screen. But yeah, I will put a link to the Steam page down below. I'm pretty sure you can also get this. I think it's available both on iOS and Android. I'm not 100% sure. I will try to put links down in the description for that stuff too if you prefer to play a game like this on mobile. And if this is absolutely not your cup of tea whatsoever and you're like, oh my goodness, Ira, this whole video was a waste of my time, of 7 or 8 minutes of my precious, precious time. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, guys, but don't worry, because I'll always be back with more. There will always be more of these little indie games. I love showing off these little games. And we'll find something that's to your taste before too long. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry at all. Alright guys, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!